What is up, internet? It's Kevin here with That Ninja Lifestyle, and I'm going to teach you how I was reimbursed $6,107 in about 1 hour of work on Amazon that I didn't even know I was owed. This is my first video. I'm going to give you guys a tiny bit of background really quickly on me. I grew up in Oregon, went to high school, went to college there, and after college I was pretty much brainwashed into believing that the job I got at the world's biggest accounting firm was a very prestigious opportunity that I should be proud and thankful of. So after about a year of 80-hour work weeks in a dimly lit conference room with people I didn't particularly like, I thought that there must be something else out there. So I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours scouring the internet to try to find ways to make money online that I could basically do for myself anywhere in the world. Basically, I tried everything. I bought and sold concert tickets, I tried affiliate marketing, I made websites and blogs that I had Google AdSense on that I optimized for SEO. But to be honest, I didn't really find my groove until I tried Amazon FBA. An absolutely insane Q4 and meeting a lot of mentors along the way, making $1 million a month. I've learned a great deal of advanced tactics that I'm going to show you absolutely for free because I want to make sure that you don't get corporately brainwashed like I did and fall into an 80-hour work week where you're not happy with your life. Thing I'm passionate about. It's about helping people breaking the 9-to-5 cycle and becoming financially free and working for themselves for the rest of their life. So let's never work for the man again. I'll teach you how. Alright guys, so reimbursement method number 1 is for people who sent 500 units to Amazon and Amazon is only showing that they received 450 units. So to see if this applies to you, head on over to Inventory, Manage FBA Shipments. And from here, click on the shipment in question. Head on over to the Reconcile tab. And then for each SKU in question, we're going to head over to the Status/Action Required column. Click on Missing Please Research. And so this is an example, so the shipped and discrepancy don't look how they normally would. If this was specifically a case where this applied, it would say shipped 500, located 450, discrepancy -50. So there'd be 50 lost units, and you'd want to make sure that they're researching where those units went, because if they lost them, then they deserve to issue you a reimbursement. So you do the same thing for every SKU in question. And then you head down to the bottom. They ask you to upload documents. The documents they're looking for are the official order invoice and a packing list from your manufacturer. And normally it helps if you make these into PDFs. So you preview your request and submit it. And that is method 1. Alright guys, for method 2, and just so everybody knows, if you're going to do any of these, do method 2, because this is the one where I got back over $5,000. So head over to Reports and Fulfillment. Under the inventory section, go ahead and click on Show More and Inventory Adjustments. So head to the Download tab, and you want to set the exact dates here basically to the beginning of when you started on Amazon, which for me was in August or September. So you request the download, and then once that finishes, we will go ahead and download it, and I'll show you what to do in Excel. Alright guys, so once you have those split into different Excel files per 5 rows, head on over to Seller Support Help and open up a case. So other FBA issue is fine. And just put something simple in here like the items included in the attachment are showing up in my inventory adjustments as being lost, damaged, or destroyed. I am requesting a reimbursement for them. And so from here, just go ahead and add the attachment one at a time. For me, I usually like to say other FBA issue 1, so it comes back as the case log as a 1. And then the next 5 rows I submit as the next Excel document, I'll put 2. And each time you just add the attachment and you go ahead and submit. Alright guys, so once you have that text file downloaded, go ahead and copy the text from the text file, paste it into Excel, and really the only columns that we're going to be worried about here are H and I. So go ahead and set a filter, and filter for D, E, and M. which stands for destroyed, damaged, or lost units. And then go ahead over to the disposition and select sellable. And so once you have this master list right here, this is what you're going to submit as cases to Amazon Seller Help. And so what I've found doing this a number of times and getting a lot of money in reimbursements is the lower tier support staff have the ability to approve a maximum amount of reimbursements themselves without having the approval of a manager. And so by splitting these into smaller amounts of rows and individually submitting them as cases, you're much more likely to get a larger amount of reimbursement, and you're much more likely to get it a lot faster. So once you have it filtered for DEM in sellable condition, go ahead and split this into different Excel documents with 5 rows each. And so once you've done that, I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, method 3 is when a customer initiates a return of your product but doesn't actually return it, but Amazon still charges you for it. So head on over to Reports Fulfillment and then head down to Customer Concessions, FBA Customer Returns. Same process as last time, put in the exact dates that you started on Amazon up until today. Request that download, and once it is available, I'll show you what to do next. Alright guys, so copy and paste that text file into Excel again. Go ahead and filter these top rows, and then in this last column, column K, go ahead and select reimbursed. And so basically what this means is that the customer was refunded their money when they initiated the return, but you might not necessarily have been investigated or refunded yours. And so for each one of these, or you can group them in sets of 2 up to 5, go ahead and follow the same process. Open up a case with seller support. And this time, put something in here saying, this item has been refunded, but when I checked under reports, I see it has not been returned to Amazon. Please investigate and provide me with a full refund. And so for each one of those orders that you submit, or if you want to submit them 2 or 5 at a time, go ahead and just add the attachment of the Excel file and submit it. If you have multiple, again, you can do 1, 2, 3 to kind of keep things in order for yourself. Alright guys, those are the main 3 methods for reimbursements that made me about $6,000 that I had no idea Amazon owed me. And so there are 2 more methods that are slightly more complex, and if you're interested in those, head on over to our Facebook group for advanced FBA sellers, and I'll be happy to link you to those 2 tutorials as well. And so if this helped you, please let us know in the comments. I'm always happy to hear about people making money on their own, working for themselves. Or if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the comments as well. If this helped you, please subscribe. The more users that we can help become financially free, the better. I'm really passionate about helping people become financially independent. So subscribe. I promise you there's going to be much more content to come. Alright guys, never work for the man again.